Alright y'all, we're back with another video. It's Yin. I'm coming through on promise, filling out. You know, we'll be doing the thrust bushings today. Now, off the last video, if you guys saw, we were at that raft meet, and man, the cars there were sick. It really inspired me to slam this thing even more. This thing is like a monster truck compared to all the IS300s and SCs and Zs and S chassis that we saw. So maybe we lower the car more today, but today we're gonna do the thrust bushings. This could be a little informative one. Just gonna show you guys. We're not gonna be doing a whole control arm. We're gonna be taking out and pressing in a new bushing. Just put the car up on jack stands. Right now we're gonna go ahead and get into this little DIY. Should go ahead and start with the removal first. Let's go ahead and get started on the skid plate underneath. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these 3 bolts, 8mm. Blast off with impact first. Oh, I guess you didn't even need to counter hold it. Just came right off. Now we move on to this side of the thrust arm bushing, chassis side. It's gonna be an 18mm right there. A little bit tricky to reach it, but we're gonna do it. All right, if you need to get more space, feel free to remove more of the fender liner. After you break off the 18mm that's holding on to the thrust arm bushing, you can just wiggle it out. After you back it out some, you'll feel the play. I can confirm that this passenger side is much easier than the driver's side. Looking at the condition of the bushing on the other side, I'll show you, but that thing was seized on there so hard. All right, y'all, so you'll see right here in this clip, I'm dying, struggling, trying to take off this thrust arm. But you'll see in the upcoming clip why. Thanks to Papa Tyler's advice, you got a thrust arm out. You want to keep the ball joint side a little bit threaded in. And then you want to take this 2x4 where the thrust arm was, and you'll hit it with the dead blow. And it'll give you enough like power and leverage to get it out. I've seen some people just turn the wheel and push a thrust arm out. That's impossible. It's impossible. That thing was so hard to get out. So just to show you, I'm gonna take you guys to the other side and we're gonna do it too. I was doing too much trying to pry all around. I was giving it front shots, back shots from the side, cowgirl, cowboy. Nah, just 2x4 and a heavier hammer and you got it. Just make sure you untwist off the ball joint side now, and now the thrust arm will come completely off. Move the wheel, strain it. Ugh. Ta-da! Y'all, we got both thrust arms taken off. Now all we gotta do is just wait for Uncle to get back, and we could go ahead and press out these bushings and put in a new Turner Motorsports one.
Anything else, you guys?
Out here ordering Starbucks like a pro.
You guys want something to eat?
He know all the sizes. He know all the tricks.
You guys want a cake pop?
I thought this was a white girl in my passenger seat. Oh my bad, driver's seat.
Hot two.
Bushing out.
So, I'm just guessing this is how it goes. So this is the right. And I guess you push it from this way.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you know.
All good, all good. Master mechanic.
You know, I'm OCD, so I like to, you know, the brand. Gotta put it up like this. And this goes right here. Perfect.
Especially lube too, you want to.
Yep.
See, even Uncle Bob know about lube. Ooh, man. Right, don't know where we left off, but the camera died while we were pressing in these new bushings. As you see here, we got the Turner Motorsport bushings in, fully seated all the way. And now we're just gonna go ahead and install these back in. It'll just literally be a reverse of what we did, as it goes with every install. we're gonna go ahead and put this thrust arm in. If you're wondering about orientation, it literally tells you L for loser. But I'm gonna go ahead and slide this in. Go ahead and put the ball joint side in first. Just get a couple threads on it, so you still have some playroom. Go ahead and pull out metal bushings provided by Turner. And you'll put them on. It doesn't matter orientation; they're both the same. To get that thrust arm bushing in that side, just like taking it off, putting it on is a hassle as well. The trick is just jack it up. After a while, it's gonna stop moving in. 2x4 and a mallet, and you'll be good. For this right here, don't forget to put in this awkward washer that we took off. It's this right here. It really only goes in one way because it sits against the grooves. So it'll sit exactly like this. Just put a bolt in. Alright, y'all. That was a pain to do. Make sure you put that stupid aluminum piece back. There's only one way it can go. That'll sit flush. That's your 18 mil right there. And after that, go ahead and tighten up this ball joint right here. It's your 22 mil with a T40 to counter hold, and then you'll be good. Now we just gotta put back this fender liner, put back on the wheels, and we're done.
Or, you know, basically I get my money back for what I paid for.
Yo, good morning, y'all. Picking up where we last left off. We were doing the thrust arm bushing and the camera died. But I was in a rush and my dumb self messed up the wheel speed sensor and we're cooked. So next morning, I guess wheel speed sensor is also gonna be in this video, but when you do the thrust bushing or you're working on your suspension, be careful not to tug that wire. I have, like, it's crazy, but we got Christmas tree, you know. This happened. I was just driving home yesterday after seeing if I could diagnose. I like cleaned the wheel speed sensor and stuff, but obviously the wire was snagged, so there's no going around that. But I was driving home yesterday, and then some idiot brake checked. Like, I was keeping an even bigger distance than I usually do, but some idiot like slammed on his brakes a car ahead of me to brake check the car behind him. And then, like, I know I slammed on my brakes too, but then I tried to modulate it, but it's still locked up, and I just like slid forward and just like, I don't know, tires screeching. It was just all bad, bro. Went to BMW in the morning. They didn't have the they didn't have our wheel speed sensor in stock, so that was a huge bummer. But it's all good. Headed to my boy's shop, Real Time Collision. Hit them up if you ever need any body work done. I'll show you guys how to do this wheel speed sensor, since your boy done messed up and damaged it when I was doing the thrust arm. Doing the wheel speed sensor is easy. All you need is an 8 mil, an E10, and a 17 to take off your wheel. That's all you need. So at the wheel well, we're just gonna remove a couple of these 8mm. So all we do is we just peel this fender liner back. You see right here, my hand is. There's this little tab holding in your wheel speed sensor. It's just an unclip. Do it with your hand. Just clip and pull. And after that, you just fish out this wire. You unknit the wires, just come off. Right here on the back of the hub, see this wire goes to, there's an E10 above holding the wheel speed sensor in place, so we'll just undo that. After you get that E10 off, just go ahead and unplug this wheel speed sensor. Cleaned out that hole a bit for the wheel speed sensor. Now we're just going to go ahead and put this new one in. Drop this wire again. Pull this liner back. It's clipped in. Now we can go ahead and put these 8mm back on. Yeah.
Now just to test if there's no dings.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and get in the car and put in diagnostic mode. All this, you'll be hitting the start button 3 times. Puts the car in diagnostic mode. Ooh, copyright. We'll take our little OBD scanner. I have an Ethernet cable to my iPhone. The OBD port is under here. You'll wait for a bit, or you could go to your settings, and you'll see in the Ethernet, it'll pop up as an option. You'll hit on the USB 10, and you just wait for it to configure. It'll take around a couple minutes, couple seconds. As you can see here, it's configured. Your BIMR link, hit connect, your Ethernet cable. You'll go to error memory and hit continue. It'll read all your codes. Look at all these codes I have, but the main ones we'll be looking at is C. It's actual wheel speed. You go to digital motor electronics. A lot of these ones has to do with the wheel speed sensor and this flap actuator, because I don't have a stock muffler back on anymore, but we'll go ahead and we'll clear it. Once you clear errors, we're good. Now, this BIMR link tool and BIMR code is amazing. Like, in terms of resetting your services, clearing errors, grabbing up check engine light codes. It's great. And with BIMR code, you can do a lot as well. Bam. No more codes, no more lights, no more Christmas tree, we're good. Bam. Alright y'all, we're about to wash the car. This thing's dirty, needs a bath. It's been on a blade. This thing stank. Yo, car's clean. Somewhat. I'm so lazy. Detailing would never be a job I would do. I don't have the patience for it. But car's clean. Thrust arm's done. Wheel speed sensor that I messed up is done. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe. It's been a long while.
And she said,
When she said that you love me.